Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. Today's restaurant is in Waipahu. It's kind of new. It's been open for like 2 months or so. It is Fratelli Express. And let me tell you, I have 2 dishes here and the smell is amazing. And shout out to Ming who helped me out. He's at the front, very friendly guy. Go check him out. He said they are 3 cooks that used to work at Paisanos in Manoa. And the owner shut it down because a lot of the cooks were retiring. There is still a Paisanos in Waimalu in Aiea, but they decided 3 ex-employees to open their own spot, and that's Fratelli's Express. You can eat in. It's really nice in there and nice and air-conditioned, very clean place. Or you can take out because everything's in a takeout box, and they specialize in Italian dishes. So we're going to start off with some of the dishes. I got the steak plate with shrimp scampi. That's one of them. But you know what? I'm going to eat that last because I want to get to the pasta with the basil. He told me that if you wait too long, the basil starts to turn black. So I want it to look as appetizing as it can be because I'm sure it will be. So there it is. So this is a combo. You can get this for the same price of a full lasagna. It's a lasagna combo. You get a half piece of lasagna compared to the original lasagna plate. And you also get a half piece of any chicken pasta on the menu. So I got the chicken basilio, I believe. And it just appealed to me in all of the descriptions. They tell you what's in it. This has lots of garlic, lots of basil, and capers, which is my favorite on a fillet of chicken. So let's try the lasagna out. Look at all that cheese on top. It just looks amazing with all that marinara sauce. It's just super gooey. Wow. I like the menu because it's pretty small, but like I said, the descriptions are in there, so you know what you're getting. I also like that they post pictures on the wall of each dish so you know what it looks like. Because sometimes if they have fancy Italian names, you don't know what it looks like, you're not sure. And with pictures, you can see if it looks appealing to you. But look at this lasagna. It's piping hot. Everything came out fast. Probably took about 10 minutes to make. It's got some ricotta in there and beef and marinara. It just melts in your mouth. It's like tender noodles, delicious sauce. It's really, really good. And I like that piece of cheese on top. It makes it nice and gooey, and I like that gooey cheesiness. This is a great lasagna. And the sauce is really balanced. It's not too sour or it's not too sweet. Sometimes people make their tomato sauce way too sweet with too much sugar. It's very good. All right, let's try this chicken basilito. I don't know how to tackle this. It's got a big slab of chicken, like a pounded chicken breast. So let me get a knife here and cut it. Looks like a breaded chicken breast. I put a lot of the garlic and basil on top. If you like basil and garlic, and I love capers, so amazing. The seasoning's so good. The breaded chicken's so tender too, and it's not dried out. And I like how they top the chicken with it, so you can kind of put a little bit on each slice. All right, I'm gonna try some of the pasta. Man, I get that again. If you love garlic, you're gonna love this. The combination with the basil and the capers, the noodles, and the chicken just all go well together, and the noodles are perfectly cooked, very al dente, beautiful dish. Just by the description, I knew I was going to love it, and they didn't disappoint. I would definitely come back for this dish again. This is super yummy. Wow. Now, I will say the menu's quite pricey, but I think the portions are fine to me, and the taste is worth it. It is delicious, and I like that it's in a plate lunch form. So you can either eat in there, it's non-pretentious, you can go in there with shorts and slippers, or for the most part, people want to just take it home and eat it. Or if you have lunch break and you work in the Waipahu Kapolei area, you can grab a plate and go. Like I said, it took only maybe 10 minutes to make, Probably because they weren't as busy when I walked in. I went a little after peak lunch hour, but it doesn't take too long to make. They whipped it up really quickly and it tastes fantastic. So this is their combo plate. It's a steak and shrimp scampi, of course, on a bed of noodles. He said they slice it up for customers, and I said I don't mind because it's easier for them to eat in the plate lunch. So this is a steak. I asked for medium. It did sit a little bit in the drive to this park. It's got mushrooms and onions on it too. Delicious. I'm making that face because I'm trying to figure it out. It tastes like Marsala wine or something that they reduced. I might be wrong, but it has that interesting flavor that sometimes you can get in Marsala. So wow, very different steak, but tasty. Good mushrooms. I love onions. It's seasoned really good, and the meat's really tender. I think it's like a kind of like a New York strip type steak, a sirloin. I like the addition of the onions and mushrooms. Love that with my steak. So, and what can go well with steak other than shrimp? So here's some pasta. Look at all of that garlic. So buttery, garlicky. Got a little flavor from the shrimp in the sauce for the pasta. I don't think people want to make friends with me after this because I smell like garlic, but it is so freaking bomb. This is good. Here's a piece of shrimp. You get about 4 shrimp. It's cooked well, not overcooked. It's not rubbery. Super, oh no, wow. Everything I tasted did not disappoint. It's all tasty, and I'm sure all his other dishes are really amazing as well. All right, he gave me a salad to try, and I insisted that I didn't want it because I don't like to take things for free. My point of my YouTube is I get paid a small amount, and it's just a revolving door. What I get paid, I put it into the next restaurant and give them money, so I don't mind paying. But he insisted, so he put it in my bag. He wanted me to try the special, but I didn't want too much food. His special, I'll show you the picture of this week, was an artichoke chicken pasta, which looked amazing as well, but also a fried ravioli, and he put cheese in it and spinach. And he said it's the dipping sauce that makes that fried ravioli, but he said they also use it as a dressing. He says it's homemade, and he puts it on burgers and everything. So he gave me a nice little salad. Wow. Oh, and I smell that Parmesan, or is it Assaggio cheese? It's like a very fragrant cheese. So there's also that on there with some fresh cherry tomatoes. Wow. So this is the sauce. So because I didn't want the ravioli, he really wanted me to try the sauce so I could see what it's about. So let's pour it on. I don't want to pour too much on because I'm going to save the salad for dinner, as well as some of my pasta, and I don't want the leaves to wilt. So we're just going to try and sample a little bit. Okay, let's see what this is about. It's like a tangy, creamy Italian sauce, kind of. Yeah, it's kind of, it's sweet, creamy, a little tart, just a little bit, not too much. It's very good. He says customers love it so much they ask to buy a bottle of it, and he puts it in a bottle. It's not like professionally labeled, but he'll put it in a container and people buy it. A really good Italian style dressing, and it really does go well with Italian food and pasta. All right, thank you for joining me on this video. I hope that it tempts you to at least try Fratelli Express. All the food was amazing. I really wasn't expecting anything. Honestly, I was supposed to include them in my around the world video, but the day I went, they were closed. So I think they're closed on Tuesdays. I will put the correct days and the hours in the description box below, so you don't waste your time going there and they're off. They are great cooks. The 2 guys in the back, I didn't get their names or didn't see them because they were in the back, but thank you, Ming, for giving me that salad and for talking story to me and giving me some history on your store and restaurant. Definitely go check them out. like I said, either dine in. It's very clean and air conditioned and comfortable in there. There wasn't that much parking, but you can find a parking stall in there. It's not like a totally busy area. It's in the complex, which is kind of hidden between where Cooney's is and Isle Garden Cafe. Right after them on Farrington Highway, there's a little complex in there with a little parking lot. Go turn in there. If you already hit Zippy's, where the Don Quixote is, you passed it. So it's in that little area over there, and they have their own parking in there. So thank you very much, Fratelli Express, for making this wonderful food. It was very great, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. I'm going to eat the other rest of the half of the pasta for dinner tonight. And I enjoyed everything I ordered, so I'm sure everybody else will. So until next time, I'll see you on another food adventure. If you like this and it was helpful, press the like button. If you're a brand new viewer, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again next week. Have a great weekend, everybody, and aloha. Peace out.